Right, we're back for the first segment of the next update, and as I said in the previous update, I think that was 23, I'm going to be doing inside white. I'm not going to worry about priming. I'm just going to go in with the white because it's not going to be seen or touched anyway, but at least it'll be done. So we're going to get it going, and I'm going to put some paint into the cup. This is my insignia white that I like. It's just not pure white, but it does a job. I'm going to need much. I'll put it over there. Right, going to have to put the air fan on, and here we go. As far as I'm going to go, and do it underneath as well. I might go a bit further. Going to do the bits you could possibly see. Bring the pressure up slightly. Get some more of this insignia white. There we go. Coming back down this way now. Back on this side of it. I'm going to call that done, because basically, as I said, you won't see it, but at least it's got a bit of white on it. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to do a bit of cleaning now. Where do I put my cleaner? Oh, put it up there. It's a black one. Just trying to get a brush to do it like that. This one, multi-purpose brush really. And I'll just put a bit of this through again, just to finish it off. There's that. Goes into my box, which is where I put all my used stuff, and then I empty it out every now and then. Got to go on. This is coming to the end of its time, but it's served me alright this time. When I do my German tanks, I have the correct colour for that. I've got the white for these because it made more sense. Ivory wouldn't, an ivory sort of colour wouldn't have done that. There you go. So what I always do, take the pin out. It's just my way of doing things. Needles. Put it in there, get a bit of right. There you go. Nice and shiny. Set there. There you go. Done. Right, turn me off. Put pressure off the container. Release the air pressure, I always do that once I finish. Unless I'm going to be doing some more later, I do, but I normally empty it out. It's coming due to have its screw taken out the back and just tip any moisture that's in the tank, because you do still get moisture in the tank and in compressors. Right, so now let's have a look at this. It's not perfect white. But it's whiter than what it would be, and if you look in there you're going to see white. There you go. I didn't want it perfectly white. There's a bit of weird of it. Right, anyway, so that's it done. Now what I'm going to do is put this to one side now. That's what I'm going to do now. There. And I'll put this cap on. I always forget that. See if I've got a problem here. I think I might have a kink in my air pipe for this particular one. Silly me, I turned the compressor off and now I emptied the tank out, so that's why it's working. That's good. Lovely. I'm using one of the glass jar lids to put on this one, just to sit on top of the stop gasket. Now I'll do it again. It's an age concern thing, that one. I forgot I've turned it off. Let's see, I'm going to use that again so it'll drip out a little bit, it'll be okay. Right. Go in there. And what I'm going to do now is clear this up. I'll back up there for now. I'll empty that again at some point. I'll go up there. Right. Because this is still clean, I won't replace it, I'll just fold it up and use it again. So I'll be spraying the old charts at some point. Right, we're back to cleaning this now. So turn that off now, it's been done for a while, and now we've got to say we sprayed underneath that. We're not going to do that yet until we put this vehicle on. I think we'll go back to the periscopes now, and here we are here. So that's I've got to put these in these bits. I've got A1, and you've got to need A1 is the big sand times 12. Well, that's weird. A1 and 12 times 12, so, and it's yeah, it's 12 on each, so I don't know why that's called A1. I think it's A1 is this bit, the frame. Anyway, we'll soon find out. So if we go there, that's A1. We do. So we'll load for E36. And there they are. Right. Yeah, these are 38. So that one, I think that was meant to be, it goes on to A1, but anyway. So these are these are actually E38, and these are all 38. So I'm going to knock those off now, so they're done, and clean them up. So what we do is we get stuck in here. Oops. Start knocking these on the head. Can you see me? Yep, you can. I'm going to cut them all off at this end. What I'll do is I'll just cut 4 off and then come back after I've done them, I think. I fibbed. I'll do the 12 on this side, on this sprue, and then do the other 12 off camera. Right, I'm going to come back after I've done the other one, so I'll be back in a second. Oh dear. Well, it seems I must have done something and not recorded it, so I'll just put the record on and I'll edit that bit out. But what I'm trying to do is, I've got to come back in again now. Isn't it funny when we do this thing? There we go. See that line that goes across between the two nuts? I want to clean that off with a scraper, and I've got to do the underneath again. I did one on camera. Well, I thought it was on. That's good. Did one on camera, and now I'm going to go back over it. There we go. So what I do is scrape on. Whoops! Scrape on here. I've got to keep my hands about here. Scrape over this bit. And get rid of that line, that join line. It's quite a step in some of them, others you don't have to do so much. Do the edge. Do the edge. So if that goes out, focus. That's it, go to the other end, do the same. This one isn't quite so bad. Done. And then this is how bad I am. So because I broke some bits off, as you can see, moulding. Keep hitting my head on this. I should have a cup higher. And now we'll get the rough side of the sanding stick and clean this bit up here. And that's done. I'm not worried about it too much because obviously underneath you can see. And then we're going to go get my glue. It doesn't want to do it now, does it? I don't know why that's gone off focus. Anyway, I'll do it down there then. So what I'll do now, I cover this with the glue and then it eat into it. Flick it round and do the same this side. Then I blow on it. And now, God knows why that's it. See, it's coming now, isn't it funny? Right, there we go, that's cleaned up a bit better. With paint on you won't even notice it. Same that side, and that's done. I don't see it do any glue on that. Right, that's another one. Once I've done one more, basically what it means I've done one side, because there's 12 each side. So right, here we go. I'm going to turn it off now when I thought I was. So see you in the next segment. I've got a problem because my monitor and the cable that goes from the camcorder to the monitor, the actual connection on the camera has gone wrong. It's showing all yellow. I can still see it, but it's all yellow, so I've had to disconnect to that. So I'm back to now looking at a little screen up the top, which is a bit awkward from when you're sitting down below it to actually look at it. So, but I've actually sprayed these, as you can see. Let's see if I can get a bit more light on it. Yeah, I can. I've sprayed these, and obviously these ones. I've done that, but basically I can paint underneath it, but I don't think you'll see it, but I will do the painting underneath the actual bits in the centre bit later on. So they've been done. I've also sprayed the radio, the grey that it's meant to be. So that's what I mean. I'm going to be having to put a dot there, but I don't know whether it can. You can see that. See, I can't see that so good on that screen, whether that's in focus or not. So it looks like it is. So there you go. So that's it. So that's what I've done so far, and I've resprayed the white inside here again, just another coat to give it a bit more of a brightness, and I think that's good enough now. So that's okay. And but there, so that's done as well. So there you go. And what else have I got? Oh, whoops! I've got this bit ready for later. I'm not going to spray that until actually it's in situ. So that's okay. Right, now I'm going to be getting on with the hatches. What I should do is try and zoom down to a period where looking at the screen, and then turn it on, and that's what I'm going to have to start doing from the moment until I decide what to do about the connection. But it's really frustrating because I used to just look over to the left and see a perfect whether it's in focus or not. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to switch off now, and that's a little segment there. Well, we're back, and I don't like it because I've got to stretch my leg up. I still can't see this through a green video, so I've got it into the position where I think I can see. Yep, that's it. So what I'm going to be doing, knocking out one of the 4, 5 and 4s to do. This is going to be due for the hole. So I'm going to do this and see how it goes, and then I can do the other ones afterwards. So what's that one? That's that one down, and I can knock that bit off and that bit off. Right, now this is going to be all, because these are clear. I've got to see how close, what I can do with them. So I've got to sand that bit off, so I'm going to use a fine sander this time just to get down there, because it doesn't matter because they're going to be painted black, but it's the glass bit you want to clean. So I'm going to have to mask them before I spray. That's done. Of course, there's that bit on the top's got to be done. That's got to be done as well. I'm still in shot. Yeah, see, I could usually just look over to the left. So if I go out of shot, I'm sorry. Until I decide what I want to do. The plug's gone on the camera for the HMRI that goes to the screen, so I suppose it got a bit too. So if I just that's that bit done. The other side's got to be done now. That one done. I'm going to do this side a bit more. That's done. So I don't know if you can still see that when I put it on the screen. No, you can't. So I'm going to bring that over a little bit, and there you can see it now. Well, I can see it now just about on there. Right, my hands didn't pop. Yep, they're in shot. Good. Right, here we go. Doing the same with this one. I'm going to make one. I'll do the others off camera most probably. Well, I could be doing it off camera now by the looks of it. Either that or zoom out so you can see all the screen, and I just take a chance. I might zoom out a little bit anyway. There you go. Yes, my hands are in screen now, I'm sure they are, yeah. That one's done. That's done. Right, that's that one done. So that's two. See what how they go together. Oh no, did I have to do the top? No, it's the bottom you have to do on this one. There it is. And that is a glass bit again. I'll use a caliper to do that. And when I spray one and see how it goes, this will be the one for the side of the tank. I don't think anyone's been putting this one up. They've just been placing it in the closed position, I think. Which I suppose is a sensible thing, but I thought as we've got 3 periscopes, we might as well try and use them. Right. Now which way do they go? For jointed. Ah, that's how they go. Yep, now I've got to glue those. Now as long as I get the glue at the bottom and not at the top, that'd be okay. So here we go. So I'll use a bit of extra thin, but on these bits in the middle, not the outer. Of course I did tighten out, didn't I? So let's make sure I've got the right range, so I'm going to just slip it straight on. Yep, that's it. So I can just do the middle. That's it. Let it glue. Now I can actually do a bit of running down a crack very slightly. As long as I don't go too heavy-handed. Oh, I'm going to leave that one to dry now. I think it's still on camera. Yep, it is. You can see it there. So I'll bring it up a bit further. And I suppose I should bring my little green pad out later on so you can see it better. But there it is. I'm going to let that dry for a little while and then start masking. But as that one's gone together quite clear, I might do the other ones as well. So yeah, it's not going to come apart. Right, I'm going to switch the camera off, and so I don't keep wrecking my neck. See you in a few seconds. Right, what we've done is I've made the periscopes. So you can see I've got 2 down there and 3. I've made them up and stuck them and put them together and just let glue run around the sides, and it's worked. And basically, see, here we go again. I don't know if it's in focus. That looks like focus to me. Anyway, so there you go. That's what it's going to look like. It goes in quite nicely. I've got to actually do some masking before I do anything, but there you go. So that's that bit done. So we've got those 3 ready, and I've got to sit down and mask. I'm not going to do that on camera because I can't keep looking up here for the moment until I get used to it again. Well, I've got so used to that big screen. Anyway, that's enough of complaining. Let's get on with the build, and I'll come back on the next segment. Right, here we are. I'm back, and I might be able to zoom in a bit closer. That'll do, I think. If I put over there. So I'm just about seeing my screen. But as you can see, I've done the periscopes. If I stand up, I might be able to see that. I've actually masked them. That's better. I've masked them, so that's okay. Both sides. It's ready for spraying. And I've actually done the hatches by putting the periscopes in. I actually got the angle right, and that's glued in place on both hatches. And I'll just push it up, and I've also done the one for the corner as well, just here. That's done as well, and that was awkward because basically that is a tight curved. All these others rotate quite nice and easily, so and I'm better able to rotate them by opening up the hatch anyway, but that one's going to be at the angle going off at a degree, as you can see, and I can move it once I've got the periscope in, but I can't get inside to turn it afterwards, whereas I can do the two hatches. So I'm not going to put them in because they actually click in, and once they're clicked in place, you don't want to be able to keep pulling them in and out, because then they do open and close. So yeah, so if I might be able to go in a bit closer now. There you go. So that one's done, and them three are done, but ready for painting, and the hatches have had their bits put on, and yeah, I feel I can see that's actually good, and that's it. I won't put it in there because I don't want to take the tape off. So that's done. So we're actually moving along, and I will take these off later, ready for hand painting. We'll just do the black bit underneath with a bit of semi-gloss black as well from the actual tan on the brush. It's easy enough to do, because you won't see underneath, but because they go onto these. No, got to go back out again. There you go. They go on these here, and they fit either side. So at first I thought they won't fit properly, but now I found out what it is. They sort of don't actually fit straight down. They fit diagonally. Every other one moving from left to right. So that's not too bad. So we've got on a bit further, and I will do stuff on camera. But what I'm going to have to do is zoom in, make sure it all looks okay and I'm in focus, and then work down at the levels that you can see. The only benefit I've got with no screen over there is it opened up my bench at the other end, which is quite nice, but I would still prefer to have my camera one, and I'm not going to pay up to have that little mini HMRI fix, because it can cost more than what the camera's worth, even though it was a reasonable camera anyway. So that's what I'm going to be carrying on for a while now, and see how it goes. Right then, thank you very much for watching this segment, and I'll catch you on the next one, unless this is the last one. I could make a short update with this, I think I will. Right, this will be the end of this update, so catch you on the next one.